Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukascopy Webinars YouTube channel, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday, 18th of July 2023. And my name is Rakesh. I welcome you in this wonderful journey that we have continued since last August. Guys, I am Dukascopy's trading community member. You may confuse me as an employee of Dukascopy Bank, but I am not an employee of Dukascopy Bank. And all the trading ideas or the analysis that I'm going to talk about in this webinar, all ideas are of my own. It has nothing to do with the Dukascopy research team or Dukascopy analysis. Okay. And in this webinar, we will be strictly discussing the price action, and we'll try to ignore the fundamentals because the fundamentals are already priced into the charts at the time. So we'll only talk about charts, and as a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already there, so we'll not talk about anything else. Okay, guys? And we'll be using the candlestick charts to find out the key levels. So what we are looking for in our charts, we are looking for the key levels. Okay, and we'll find them in all the pairs that we see, and we'll see how we can use those key levels in our trading setups. Now, if you're new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to the channel's homepage and look for the playlist. Two playlists I have created. One is profitable candlestick patterns, and the second one is profitable chart patterns. If you go through them, it will really help you in understanding what I talk about in this program, because mostly I talk about patterns, and I have already discussed all the patterns in these playlists. At the end of the session, I will be answering the questions from the viewers, so please feel free to ask the questions in the chat box that is provided at the right side of the video. Lastly, whatever I say in this live stream is for information only and to increase your knowledge only. So please do your research before you put your money on the line. And now let's begin with this risk disclaimer on your screen. Please go through this risk disclaimer. If you want, you can pause the video here, go through it completely, and then only proceed to the charts, because this disclaimer is very important. All right, so first thing first, like always, this is the daily chart of the dollar index. Before starting any analysis, we should check what is happening in the US dollar. Okay, so from here, from this chart, this is the daily chart of the dollar index. We can conclude that, okay, last week there was a drop in the price. Approximately from this, if I say, then I can say approximately this was 400 points drop from the top. Okay, from the level of 103.26 to 99.26. okay, so this drop actually was till here, and today, after we saw a low which was lower than this one, there was a buying. Now this may be called stop loss hunting also. Why? Because you see, those who had opened their positions here, they were stopped out and then immediately bought back with long, and now for some reason, say if this price trades above this high of 4 hourly, which is around 99.84, then these stop losses would also be taken out, and then price might continue towards 100.44, where if the price finds resistance, then I will be looking for the selling opportunity. But it looks like if the price trades above this high, that is 99.71, sorry, 99.84, then we will be looking for higher price at least till 100.44. okay, 99.78 is still the resistance, but I am looking at the high of this particular candle, that is 99.84, for a clear trend to the upside. That is short-term trend, but 100.44 will again be a resistance for this market. Okay, so the levels of importance for this market on the downside is 97.69 as the support, and on the higher side it is 100.44 as the resistance, and right now the price is trading at the resistance of 99.78. all right, talking about the euro seems like the similarly it has not held at the higher prices, and it is on the verge of making a bearish engulfing on the daily. But for this bearish engulfing to be true, it has to be closing below the low of the yesterday's candle. Now the low of yesterday's candle was around 1.1203. If the price closes the day below that candle, then this will be a proper bearish engulfing, and in that case I'll be looking for the lower prices around 1.1095 in this market. On the high side, we have targets at 1.1483 in this market, but yes, there may be some correction to 1.1095 before we can proceed further towards 1.1483 in this one. Similarly, in the pound also there is a bearish engulfing, and it seems like it has already crossed below the low of yesterday's candle, so it qualifies as a hangman and bearish engulfing and at the resistance. So yes, there is some profit booking. The price may come back towards 1.2847 area before it finds enough buyers to push the prices higher. Now on the downside, 1.2847 is the support, and on the higher side we have resistance at this fib level, 61.8% fib levels, that is 1.3121. Later on we can expect the price to take the targets around 1.3298 if and only if the price finds good support around 1.2847. Talking about the Australian dollar, well, Australian dollar has come again inside the symmetrical triangle. Now when the price breaks on the one side and then eventually it breaks on the other side, then it is a very strong move. But yes, for the price to break to the downside, it has a long way to go down, but still here is higher highs and higher low forming. This high, wait, this high I think is not higher. So this high here is 0.6894 and this one is 0.6899. No, so yes, it has failed to go higher than this previous high. So yes, this is still a consolidation. All right, so in this case, consolidation. Now if that is consolidation, then this may form a wedge in the longer run. Okay, this may form a wedge in the longer run if this continues like this. How it can form a wedge, I will show you like this. All right, this is what I am suggesting. I think this is what the price is moving in right now. On the higher side, 0.6920 is the horizontal resistance. Horizontal support is very far, around 0.6594 in this market. Guys, New Zealand dollar, well, it is moving like I was saying that this channel may provide some support, okay, or this channel may provide some support. Actually, yesterday this rising channel tried to provide some support here, and today it has gone down. So now I'm expecting this confluence of supports 0.6219 area to act as a good support. Now if that also doesn't act as a good support, then there is a fair chance that the price will start going to test this rising channel's support as the support. Now anything can happen, guys. Here well, this can also happen, or this can also happen, but I am expecting higher prices in this market. So let us see how the things unfold. Right now we have immediate support at around 0.6219 and resistance at around 6537 in this one. US dollar against the Japanese yen, like we were expecting that there is a possibility of price going to 139.89 before we can witness another move lower. So we will try to find what happens here. But right now it seems like a consolidation after this leg lower. It seems like there is a consolidation. If there would have been a buying, it would have been immediate, but since this doesn't look like a buying, so I will call it a consolidation, and this consolidation can last till 139.89 where I'm expecting a lot of sellers to enter the market. Let us see how the things unfold in this one also. Resistance is 139.89, support is 138.43, and in fact support can also be close to this low of 137.23 now. US dollar against the Canadian is going good. I think if it reaches 1.3261, then it will be ideal for selling short with the target of 1.2894. On the higher side, after this 1.3261, there is 1.3314 the resistance. But for some reason, if the price continues higher and trades above 1.3386, then this entire structure will be broken and the price will enter an uptrend. But right now, till the time price is trading below 1.3386, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. Right now, the price is making a bearish pin bar, but it is not at the resistance. If the same pin bar would result from 1.3261, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. But right now, I am not looking for any selling opportunity. In fact, I am looking for further price action like this. Okay, and then leg lower is what I am expecting. So let us see how the things unfold, and let's look at the USDCHF. USDCHF, like I said, that there is a possibility of more down move. And now if I switch to 1 day, you will see that this week again the sell-off had started like yesterday, but today we can see that below 0.8567 there was sufficient buying, but it was not able to push the prices higher than the previous day's low. That means this is just a consolidation, although the volumes are high. So I will be, cautious on this one, but below 8567 I think I will be looking for a selling opportunity. If the price goes to 0.8757 or maybe 8819, I will be looking for a selling opportunity in this market also. So right now support for this is 0.8554 and the resistance is 0.8757. Similarly, silver has tested the resistance at around 25.15. Now you see my level and now you see the daily high. The daily high is 25.16. So our L levels are quite accurate, and since the price has traded higher than this, if the price doesn't come back and trades below the low of 24.58, then we can expect the price to keep trading in the direction of 26.08. okay, and in case the price starts going lower, we will be expecting support at around 24.52 in this market. Right now the price is trading very close to the resistance of 25.15. If it gives a close above 25.15, then 26.08 will be exposed in this market. All right, here there is a clean break around 1967 of gold. After small consolidation, this has happened. Now since the price is trading above 1967 and there is still 11 hours and 44 minutes left for this market to close, okay, they still see 11 hours 44 minutes left for this market to close. Now if it gives a clean close above 1967 levels, which is this one, then I think this level should be seen as a buying opportunity. I'll make that for you. Something like this should happen now, and you should be looking for a buying opportunity close to 1967, which is 10 pips. But for that we need a daily close, that is today it should close above 1967, then only we should be looking for a buying opportunity close to 1967. Now the targets are 1999 on the higher side, and if we trade above 1999, then 2048 will also be exposed in this market. On the contrary, if the price trades below this low, I think I will mark this on my charts. Now I will remove everything that is not important, okay, and I will bring it here. Now 1945 is the level below which if the price trades, I will become a seller. But if the price keeps on trading above 1945, till the time the price is trading above 1945, I am a buyer. Why? So this all depends on the market structure. From here the price started making higher highs and higher lows. Now since it is making higher highs and higher lows, now if in this process the price makes any lower than this 1945, I will be cautious. So yes, I will be looking for a selling opportunity like this, okay, but till the time the price is trading above 1945, I will be a buyer only in this market. So this is what I am expecting right now. And on the higher side, 1999 as the first resistance, and later on 2048 will be the second resistance in this market. Simple. Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, it is almost same as we had discussed, okay, yesterday, that there is a possibility that we will find enough buyers here. Now these buyers, will they be able to push the prices towards, sorry, not Bitcoin, it's a brand, I'm sorry, my bad guys. If the buyers, there are enough buyers at around 78.63, there is a possibility of prices going back to 83. Okay, this was my expectation. And when I switch to 4 hourly, you will see a downtrending channel, which is counter trending channel, and I suppose that channel is broken. No, it is not yet broken, but if I extend this high to only this one, then it is sort of broken. Okay, so we can actually use this channel here, or what we can do is we can make this from here. This is what we can do. Okay, so yes, the price right now is rising, and I am expecting this high to be tested first, and later on 83.03 I think I will be expecting on this market. So keep an eye on these, and yes, that's it. I think this pin bar, the high of this pin bar, which is around 80.59, may provide some resistance to the market. So why don't you place it here now? So yes, 80.59 may be a resistance, which if it is cleared, then will expose this higher market, which is around here. So 81.71, and thereafter we have 83.03. So these are the levels on the upside, and on the downside we have this as the support. Is 78.16 is going to be the support for us. All right. So this is the Bitcoin. Okay, the Bitcoin is on the verge of breakdown. I think any trade below 29,430 will open the way for the 24,766 in this market. So let us see how the things unfold, whether the Bitcoin find enough buyers at this dynamic support, or if the price goes back to 24,766. I am expecting the price will go back to 24,766, and if by some miracles, if 29,430 holds, then we will see 31,793 and even higher. Right now the price is trading in a range, very tight range of 31,793 and 29,430. So let us see how the things unfold. Right now there is nothing. Any breakdown to below 29,430 will expose this lower price level of 24,766. Ethereum. Ethereum to some extent has already broken down on the daily. I think if it closes below this rising channel, then 1816 is already exposed, and any trade below 1816 will expose 1621 in this market. Any rise to the upside will be blocked by 9074, which is this previous resistance, and later on the very important resistance is at around 2026.60. Talking about the Euro New Zealand, yesterday only we had talked about it, that this is in an uptrend. There is a possibility that the price will start going like this, but it has broken out, so there is no question of more correction here. Actually the price was going like this, okay, and we had discussed about testing this rising trend line. This rising trend line, once it was tested, now it has broken through the W pattern. Now you can say this was a double bottom. For some it will be W pattern. So this is this height that will be the ultimate objective. So I think 1.8081 should be the objective around here. You can now remove these channels because they are 1 hour channel and they are taken out. So any buying opportunity in the Euro New Zealand now should be taken with a target of 1.8006 and 1.8081 as the targets. On the downside, we have this dynamic support of this trend line, and also the dynamic support of this falling trend line also. Guys, here euro against the Australian dollar tried to rise above 1.6514, which is the resistance level, which is a zone of resistance. Actually we have marked in the form of a rectangle. Now why did I mark it in the form of a rectangle? Because I suppose this is a zone of resistance and I expect this to act as a very good resistance, and it is happening. Okay, it has been tested like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 times, and today there is a bearish pin bar on the daily that is suggesting me that the prices may be going towards 1.6222 area. Okay, this is just suggesting me, but for some reason if we see a close above this trend line, this is also called a neckline. If the price goes above this, then we can expect a buying opportunity here. But till the time the price is trading below this neckline, I will not be opening any buy position, and in fact I will be looking for a sell position below 1.6222 if that arises. Talking about the Australian against the New Zealand dollar, well, we had expected this price level to act as a resistance, but no. Now see, there has been a breakdown. Okay, breakout, I will say breakout. So yes, this is a valid breakout. Now we will be cautious and we will be looking for the buying opportunity in the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. All right, so price has traded above 1.0831. even if it closes today higher, then it doesn't matter. We are looking for buying opportunity now in the Australian dollar against the New Zealander. The trend has shifted. Okay, that's it. Now the support should be around 1.0831, and after that 1.0734, but now the resistance is around 1.0930. all right, what about the pound against the Australian dollar? I think it is consolidating, but I am expecting in the longer run for it to make a move lower towards 1.8962 and then move lower, and then we can get another opportunity of selling it around 1.8962. I think that can be my trade of the year. because I'm expecting a huge move at least towards 1.5930. So that means I'm expecting Australian dollar to appreciate and pound to depreciate in the coming future. I think this is the last thing, and that is the index. And even only yesterday we talked about this, that once it closes above this, look for a buying opportunity, and boom, 34,939 was the first target, and the target is taken. So I think we should be very happy with the targets taken. And that's all, guys. Now if you get another buying opportunity with the target of 34,494, that would be a good idea, but buying at the current position, which is very close to the resistance, is not a good idea. So what you can do, if you want to enter this bandwagon, why I'm calling it a bandwagon, because this was a very big triangle, and if it has broken out, that means it will continue for a year or so. Now if this has to continue for a year, believe me that this was a resistance. You see here in the past, it has been 34,939 was a very good resistance in the past. So what you're gonna do is, you don't buy this market right now. Okay, what you do is, I will tell you one more thing. Okay, one way to enter this market. What is the way to enter this market? Why don't you create a channel like this? Why don't you create a channel like this? Okay, something like this is going to happen, believe me, because this was a very good resistance in the past. So there's no possibility that the price will break it today and keep going up. No, that is not possible. I mean, that is possible, but that rarely happens. So you buy this market around here, and you keep your stop loss somewhere here. Okay, and you can ride this market. I think you can ride this market maybe up to 40,000, up to 40,000. I'm saying up to 40,000, maybe even more than that. Okay, let me make it very clear to you how much you can ride. Okay, approximate targets I will tell you. 57,000. Oh, sorry. What? It is 0.57 million. Oh my God. So yeah, approximately 40,000 should be the targets on this market, guys. Well, that's all from my side, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask that in the chat box. I'll be very happy to answer. If not, then I'll be wrapping up this session right now. Alright guys, I hope you know about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to risk only 1% of your capital or less on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section, and consider subscribing to this channel for more such videos. You can leave your suggestions. I am saying, like, when this video will be republished with a different title, you can write your suggestions and the comments in that. Okay, have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Earlier we were doing this at 1600, because for some reason I am not able to do it at 1600. Generally I am late, so I have decided to move the timings to 1630 GMT. So please bear it with me, and we will be switching to the 1630 time at GMT. That will be half an hour later from the normal time. Hello Clara. Clara says thanks a lot. Hello Clara, you're welcome. You're welcome. See you tomorrow at around 1630 GMT. Okay, not 1630, 1700 GMT. Okay, bye bye, take care, good night.